Hi guys, welcome back to Kopites Court. Now this case is slightly different to the rest. This one's not about Liverpool. The Kopites Court isn't just about Liverpool. It's about everything really. What my idea is, I want to do cases of everything really, not just football. I want to do celebrities. I want to do musicians. I want to do wrestlers. Everything really, movie stars. It's just a fresh idea. Like I said this morning, there is big things coming on this channel, but you ain't going to get to see it if you don't subscribe. That's the key thing. So this case is Barcelona versus the debt. Now, as a Liverpool fan, there's always been talk recently about Luis Diaz going to Barcelona and they couldn't afford him and they ran the 1-1 rule and stuff like that. So what I wanted to do was I wanted to break down where we're at with Barcelona and the debts. So, today's case, FC Barcelona's finances, the board versus the burden. The question is the club building the way out of crisis or digging a deeper hole with its promises? So these are the facts. Barcelona borrowed 1.45 billion euros in 2023 to fund their stadium revamp, the Camp Nou. Two, a chunk of the debt, 424 million euros, was restructured in 2025. Repayment delayed, spread out for 2033 to 2050, average of 5.19% interest. 3. Commercial income is rising. Sponsorship deals, Spotify, naming rights, night contracts, boosted merchandising, licensing revenue, 134 million euros in the 23-24 versus early years. 4. Matchday income recovering, but hampered by construction work. Temporary move to Olympic Stadium has cost Barcelona in capacity and thus revenue. 5. Cost controls salary bill has been cut relative to its worst moments. Non-wage operating expenses are being managed more tightly. Arrangements for the infrastructure invested in a long-term assessment. Once done, more seats, more VIPs, more events, larger match day, and hospitality revenues could regenerate the kind of steady income spread that smooths over years of debt. Strong brand and global commercial deals give Barca more margin for error. Merchandising, licensing, sponsor income look healthier. Restructuring debt, delaying payback gives breathing space, reducing interest cost, or at least locking in manageable interest. Lessens short-term financial stress. Right, so the next bit, these are the cons. So it says delays hurt. While parts of stadium are closed or under construction, revenue is lost. Costs still incurred. Temporary homes like the Olympic Stadium don't generate close to the income of the Camp Nou. Early monetization of future income means less upside later. Selling off what could have been recurring revenue may give cash now but reduce flexibility and future earnings. Debt is massive, even with restructuring, servicing it, interest, principal, will eat a lot of cash flows. If forecasts for match day or VIP income are too optimistic, gaps will show. Regul- regulator- Regulatory FFP constraints, La Liga limits how much clubs can spend relative to revenue. Failure to comply can block player registrations or force sales. Barca can't just spend out of hope. Reality versus hype. The hype is Barcelona is back. Everyone wants to believe, seeing the brand strength, player recruitment, etc. Reality, yes, signs of recovery, but still walking a tightrope. The hole is large, and margins for error are small. So the verdict: Barcelona's financial healing is real but fragile. They're making smart moves: debt restructuring, revenue growth, expense control, infrastructure is their bet to secure long-term returns. But the success of that bet depends heavily on execution, finishing construction, filling VIP seats, maximising the renovated stadium, avoiding cost overruns. If Barcelona pull it off, they may come out stronger. If they stumble, past debt and future promises may become burdens they can't sustain. Barcelona's financial story, not a fairy tale yet, but it might just be a comeback. Stay tuned, because every stone laid, every stadium seat sold could be the make or break moment. So there you go. That's all the information I could find on this case. But if there's any cases you would like me to cover, let me know in the comments. That's it for now. Take it easy.